What the heck? Where'd I go?
No, it's being really wild tonight. Okay, well, let's get this party started, ladies. I apologize. We are having some technical difficulties. Yeah, Miss Techno here is not always techno. So anyway, I like to think I am sometimes, but let's get going. This is the Eyes of March, our week number 3 in our Glow Up series. And I just want to say a great big hello. Beautiful day here in the Sioux Falls area where our snow is gone. I'm so excited. And it's going to be even more beautiful the next couple days. So that's a good thing. But I am super excited to be here to share with you all about the eyes tonight. We're going to learn how to take great care of them and how to make them pop. My name is Mary Beth Anderson, and I am a senior sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics. I've been building my business for 37 years this month. I love helping women look younger and more beautiful and more confident. We feel you don't need a lot of products to cover things up. We show you how to use products to enhance your own natural beauty, which in turn builds confidence. And so tonight you're going to learn how to take care of that delicate eye area and how to best enhance your eyes. Remember, your eyes are the gateway to your soul. I'd love to know who's out there watching. Go ahead, share in the chat where you're from and who your consultant is, and what is your favorite eye product. I hope it's a Mary Kay product, but if not, that's okay. But I have a couple sidekicks that are watching the chat, so feel free to ask questions throughout the event. And I apologize, I can't get it to stream over to YouTube right now, so you'll have to watch the replay if you're a YouTuber here. And I think I need to mute someone out here. So girls, if you haven't muted, go ahead and mute yourself, please. Okay, I think we're good to go. So yeah, I see Margarita's out there. Margarita, I'm sorry I can't get it to go to YouTube. You were going to watch that for me. But you know what? We just keep rolling here. So let's first talk about eye care products. Remember to use only products that actually say the word eye on the bottle in the whole eye socket area, because our eyes are super, super sensitive. And the skin around the eyes is the thinnest and the most delicate and has the fewest oil glands of the whole face. So be very, very gentle when you're working with your eye area. I first want to talk about our number one best-selling product on the market today is our oil-free eye makeup remover. You can see it's a dual phase formula. It gently and effectively removes all forms of eye makeup, waterproof and non-waterproof. So the top part removes the waterproof. The bottom part removes the non-waterproof. So you want to make sure you shake this guy up really, really good, make it really cloudy, and then squirt it on your cotton pad or your cotton ball. It's fragrance-free. It's oil-free. But as it sets, you'll see it looks like little oil beads in there. Nope, it's oil-free. It's suitable for contact lens wearers. It's ophthalmologist and dermatologist tested and non-comedogenic. So squirt a little bit on that cotton round, hold it on your eye for, I don't know, 30 seconds, and it'll just release that mascara and eye makeup from your eye, wipe it down and out, and you're good to go. You don't have to rub it. You don't have to tug it. It sells for 20. And some other great uses for it are, it's great to take your kids' Halloween makeup off. It works great if you've got ones in dance, show choir, you name it. It takes all that makeup off, takes temporary tattoos off. Instead of Goo Gone to remove the sticky gum from goo from price labels, it's great for that. Anything you use Goo Gone for, it works for. Black scuff marks on linoleum, bugs on your car, crayon off the walls, permanent marker off the skin. So lots of great uses we have found for it. And if you have any more uses, feel free, put them in the chat for us. I'd love to see more ideas. Okay, then we have our Indulge Soothing Eye Gel. It's so pretty. It's just like a pretty green gel. It helps to tone, it helps to firm, and it's great for reducing puffiness under those eyes, and it's very cooling. It's got cucumber and green tea extracts in there, so it's kind of like putting cucumbers on your eyes when you're at a spa. You use a tiny, tiny, small amount of it. You can put it underneath the eye and up on the brow bone. And You always want to use this before your eye cream because it's thinner. Cost is 20. And a fun tip, keep it in your fridge. Then it's really, really cooling. Then we have our hydrogel eye patches. I call this cappuccino for your eyes. These guys are amazing. Comes in a little container like this. Has a little spoon to dip it out. You don't want to use your fingers because of bacteria. And you can see they're super fun in there. They're like great big sparkly commas. Super fun. Super duper fun. So they're real shimmery. They are in what's called hydrogel. Hydrogel is water suspended in a gel matrix. These guys give you a burst of hydration. They reduce puffiness and dullness, and it feels really cool and tingly. You can put this one in the fridge too. It's even more cooling. And you can put it on this way or this way, whichever is more comfortable for your eyes. I say switch it up. Do it one way one week, do it the other way the next week, because then you get more of the product out here when you have the thicker part out here. But all it takes is 20 minutes, 2 times a week. That's it. You want to apply these guys to your clean eye area. And you can also use these guys on your neck for neck creases. You can use it on your lips for lip lines. You can use it on the marionette lines. You can use it on frown lines. There's a lovely mom frown lines up at the top, the 11s. You get 30 pairs in that container for $44. I need to do another little mute here. Can you mute yourselves, ladies, who's ever out there watching? I hear everything that's moving and shaking. And okay, now I think we're good. Caught you, Nancy. Okay, then we have 3 different eye creams I want to share with you. And eye creams, I like to classify these like bras. So, first one I want to talk about is your training bra. This is our Time Wise eye cream. It has vitamin B and encapsulated resveratrol in there. It visibly brightens. It provides 12 hours of moisturization, and it contains algae extract, which helps to prevent under eye puffiness, and it reduces the pigment that contributes to those lovely dark circles. You're going to want to use like a pinhead size of an amount, kind of like that. That's all you really need. And you're going to put this under your eye area with your ring finger. You're going to pat it on morning and night. I'll put it above at bedtime, but daytime, I only like it underneath because it can make my eyeshadow crease if I do it in the daytime. And you know about that ring finger, right, ladies? So we have first 2 fingers are your guy fingers. They each have their own muscle. They're way too strong to use in the eye area. Then we got the girly fingers. These 2, they share a muscle. So much weaker, more uncoordinated. They can't rub and tug and pull on that delicate eye area. This guy sells for $38. Then we have the sports bra. That's this guy. It's our Time Wise firming eye cream. This guy improves firmness, it brightens, it provides intense moisturization, plus it minimizes fine lines and wrinkles. It has the power of collagen enhancing peptides. You use it again day and night, and you'll see it is a little bit thicker than that first one. So much more emollient. You don't need much. That's actually way more than what you would need in the daytime. Nighttime, I put on a couple pumps because I'll really load it up under here when I want to use this guy. And this guy sells for $34. Then we have our push-up bra, the one that does it all. This is the Powerhouse eye cream. It reduces puffiness, it firms, it tones sagging skin around the eyes. It minimizes the appearance of deep wrinkles. It moisturizes for 12 hours. So that's why morning and night you've got constant moisturization going on. And it minimizes under eye bags and dark circles. So this guy comes with a special Zamac metal tip applicator. That's what really reduces the puffiness. So you squirt it out. Oops, that just flew away. You squirt it out and you rub it in with that metal tip applicator, and it just feels so nice and cooling. Again, morning and night, and that one sells for $44. So that is all of our products to prep your eyes with. So now let's talk a little bit about color. So when it comes to eyeshadow, one of the best things you can do is choose the right eyeshadow colors. While there's no one size fits all approach, a little understanding of color theory can help you select shades that truly enhance your natural eye color. So whether your eyes are blue or green or brown or hazel, specific colors can make your eyes appear brighter, more vibrant, and even more defined. So the basic rule is colors opposite of each other on the color wheel. So I'm going to have Crystal share the screen here with a color wheel. Hopefully we can make that work okay. And I want to explain this a little bit there. It's coming. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so think back to elementary school when you were taught about the color wheel and how the whole color wheel works. But let's talk about green-eyed girls first. So if you've got green eyes, look at what color is across from green on that color wheel. Reds and purples, right, are opposite of the green on the color wheel. So guess what? Red tones and purple tone shades are going to do the most for green eyes. So I know when I wear plums, my eyes just look very vibrantly green because they kind of change. But colors in the Mary Kay line that would be really good for green eyes are rose gold, dusty rose, sunlit rose, and merlot. All of those will enhance and make your green eyes pop. Okay, how about the hazel-eyed girls? You can skew a little green, gold, or brown depending on the light with your eyes. I love hazel eyes because they kind of change color too. So try playing into your unique spectrum of colors. Any shadows with a warm undertone will bring out those hazel tones. So in the Mary Kay world, gold status, hazelnut, shiny penny, copper nova, and radiant bronze are the two in our eyeshadow cream sticks that would be fabulous for you, and they'll bring out your hazel eyes. And the brown-eyed girls. I'm so jealous of brown-eyed girls because they can pull off pretty much anything. But a few tones that really make them pop are plums, grays, deep olive, and deep blue. So you could see on the color wheel that brown and blue are directly across from each other. So I know blue isn't kind of everybody's color of choice, but blue really does enhance those brown eyes as well. Also, bronzy, warm copper tones, especially if they're a bit metallic, can really make them pop. So in the Mary Kay world, we don't have any blues anymore, but we've got smoky quartz, we've got shiny penny, we've got merlot, we've got copper nova, we've got radiant bronze and midnight galaxy. Those are all fabulous, fabulous colors for the brown-eyed girls. And then the blue-eyed girls. You see on the color wheel, blue and orange are across from each other. So you don't want to wear orange on your eyes, right? But you want to wear a warm tone. So warm tones like peach, copper, bronze, they're going to make those blue eyes look brighter and more defined. Some of our go-to eyeshadows in the Mary Kay world would be Candlelight, Hazelnut, Gold Status, Shiny Penny, Copper Nova, and Radiant Bronze. So we're good with that screen share, Crystal. Now let's talk eye shape. Where you place your eye color is really important with your eye shape. So to determine your eye shape, I want you to look straight on, straight in the mirror. And Crystal's going to do a little screen share here of some different eye shapes. And since I'm limited on time here tonight, I will explain each, and you can reach out to your personal beauty consultant to schedule a one-on-one with her to actually apply and play with the colors, either in person or virtually. So I'm showing you 6 of the most important, or most common, I should say, eye shapes out there. I know we can get more technical with almond and blah, 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 but we're just going with the basic 6 eye shapes here. And put in the chat, what shape do you think your eyes are? And all these diagrams show using 3 colors, but if you say, I'm a minimalist, I don't want to do 3 colors, we can certainly condense it down to 2 colors. But in the diagram here, color number 1 is going to be the lightest highlight color. Color number 2, it's kind of my paint by number here, is the mid-tone color, and number 3 is going to be our darker accent colors. So the first one is our standard eye. Actually, not many people fall into the standard category, but you can see there, a standard-eyed person, we can see quite a bit of her lid poking out. And that's pretty much me. I'm more standard to prominent lid. And so the highlight color is going to mostly go all over that lid. You're going to do the mid-tone color in the crease and up a little bit above that crease. And then the accent color, number 3, is going to go out in that kind of V-shaped wedge at the outer corner. Then we have the close set eye. This is someone whose eyes are set close together. There's less than an eye width in between the two. Close set eyes, you can see, again, highlight color all over that lid. She gets a lot more of that accent color, number 3, going up in that brow bone to help pull those eyes apart a little bit. And the mid-tone is just going to go a little bit on that crease and inner corner. And then we got our wide set girls. These are ones where your eyes are set wider apart, wider than another eye in the middle. And so here, you're going to use more of that second color, the mid-tone color. That's going to go all over your lid, up above your crease even, and tiny bit of the highlight color up at the brow bone. And then you're going to use the accent color number 3 out in that outer corner. And then the deep set girls. This is where those eyes are set back further in the head. And this is where you want to be careful with your color, because a deep set girl, you see a lot of lid when she looks out. If you put dark colors on that lid, you're going to set that eye back in your head further. You want to use light colors. So you can see it's using the highlight color all over that lid, and it's using the accent color, tiny bit of the accent color, number 3, out in that corner. And the mid-tone color is going to go in the brow area there. And that's going to help pull those eyes forward a little bit more. Then we have the hooded. This is the most popular one I see. Lots of people out there with hooded eyes. Your brow bone comes out over your lid, and you can't see much lid when you're looking straight out. I call these your hoods. And so many times too, the more mature we get, the more hooded the eyes can become as well. And sometimes you got to have that surgery. But anyway, the hooded girls, you're not going to do much of the light color. You're going to use number 1 just at that inner corner a little bit and up at the brow bone. Number 2 is your mid-tone color. You get to do that pretty much all over your lid, up almost to the brow. And then your accent color is going to go out in the outer half. And I always show what I call the McDonald's arch. We make a little arch technique to really, it's a little bit easier way to apply the product. So chat with your consultant about that. And then we have the Asian eye. The Asian eye is where there's really no lid or crease. And so we need to create that. And so you can see the highlight just goes up at the top all the way across. The mid-tone is going to go on the lid and above where there would be a crease. And then just a tiny bit of the accent color to kind of make a little bit of a hooded crease there for the Asian eye. So that is how we apply products for the different eye shapes. So I'll let Crystal get rid of that screen share there. And so some other products I want to talk about here for the eye area is our new and improved under eye corrector. This comes in 2 shades. We have light peach and we have deep peach. And it's a very, very, very peachy undertone, because the peach undertone really combats those blue under eye circles. Now the light peach is for ivory and beige girls. Look at the dark peach. Ooh, that is for our bronze girls. So white girls, don't wear it, please. It's not good. Not good. It contains vitamin E and glycerin, so that really helps to increase the skin's moisture. And these guys sell for $18. Then we have 6 different mascaras. Oh my gosh, what a great mascara wardrobe lineup we have. These are mascaras. Some help to lift, some volumize, some lengthen. guess what? We got you covered with whatever you need for your lashes. The first one is our Great Heights. This is the newest one in our lineup. We have waterproof and non-waterproof. This guy gives maximum length and it wears up to 12 hours. This is what the brush looks like. But it wears up to 12 hours without smudging or flaking. And it includes panthenol, which is vitamin B3, or excuse me, B5 for conditioning benefits. And this guy sells for 18. Then we have our Lash Intensity Mascara. I call it the Va 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 Voom one. It does it all. It is very high definition, has a very, very unique brush with short little bristles and long bristles on there. And you want to take the short stubby guys at the base, wiggle back and forth, then flip it to the long ones, pull out to get your length. This guy sells for 18. Then we have our Lash Love Mascara. This one is for definition. This one's being discontinued next month. So if this is one you love, get your consultant to get you some more ASAP before it's gone. Because now once it's announced, it goes fast. This guy sells for 16. And then we have our Fanorama one. This one will fan and lift. I don't know if you can see it here because there's mascara on the tip of it, but it's got the coolest brush, little spider webby guys at the end of it to get every baby lash and separate it. Super awesome. This guy sells for 16. And then we have our Ultimate Mascara that is for volume. And this guy comes in black and black brown. This is our only one that comes in a black brown. And this one has your traditional fuzzy applicator brush. The rest of them all have a silicone brush. So very, very flexible. And this guy sells for 16. And remember, always, always curl those lashes first if you're a curler before you put your mascara on. And most important, you must replace that mascara every 3 months. No ifs, ands, or buts about it because of bacteria. Okay, then I want to just quick talk about falsies. If anybody likes to apply false eyelashes, I have no eyelashes hardly left as I've matured, so I do falsies every day. And so I love this brand. I'm not here to advocate for any brand or anything, but it's Ardell, and I just get the natural ones, so they look very natural. Walmart's where I get them, Amazon, you name it. But it's the 110s. I forgot there's a little number there. But they just come like this. I can rip one off here. I don't know if my nails are going to get a hold of it for me. I usually use a tweezers. There, we got it. So this is what he looks like. You always want to put it on and measure it. I always have to trim like 3 or 4 of the rows of the lashes off on these guys. And then I love how nice and curved they are. Also, the glue is the key. This is my most favorite glue. I've tried many. It's called Kiss, and it's got aloe in there. So it really helps to condition and lengthen, or not lengthen, but moisturize that area. And I take the glue, I paint it on that strip, and then wait for it to get tacky. So I'll usually paint it on both of them, and then I'll do my eyeshadow. Let it sit there and get tacky, because if you put on the glue and immediately put it on, it's so hard because it hasn't gotten tacky yet, and it's hard to maneuver it around. But I'll always like wiggle them back and forth a little bit, shape it like to my eye, and then just go ahead and plop it on. So I pull them off every night and I reuse them probably for a month till they look kind of gunky. So super slick, super easy. But if you want to come over sometime, I'll be happy to let you try some on and play with them if that's something that's interests you. Okay, let's talk about waterproof eyeliners. Oh my gosh, I only got 4 minutes left. Holy Hannah. Gotta talk fast. Waterproof eyeliners. They're mechanical and they're retractable. So you can turn them up and you can turn them back down. They stay all day. They're super soft, so they glide on easily. We have blue, black, brown, and steely. And there is a little shaper in the end, so you can sharpen it. Super cool. Just make sure you put the sharpener in your non-dominant hand and then you turn it back and forth. Don't sharpen it like you do a normal pencil. Sells for 14. We have a gel eyeliner with an expandable brush. Just comes in a little pot. And this is great for making wings and cat eyes. It's smudge proof. Sells for 22. We have a liquid liquid eyeliner pen. Comes in black. Just, you can paint on a super fine line. Store it upside down so that ink is always down at the tip. And this guy sells for $18. And then eyebrows. Oh, Crystal, there is a screen share for eyebrows to show you how to properly shape your brow. So what you want to do is just take a pencil and hold your pencil by your nose, come straight up. That's where your eyebrow should start. Hold it by your nose, end it out here at the corner of your eye. That's where your eyebrow should stop. Hold it at the nose and tilt it right across your pupil. That's where the arch should be. So super, super easy to get a great eye shape if you do that. We have volumizing brow tints that have little fibers in that will fill in and poof up the little bit of color. Work fabulous. Smudge resistant as well. Flake proof. Sells for $14. Also a great root touch up for the hair. And then we also have a clear eyebrow gel. So if you don't want color, but you need to tame those wild brows and keep them in place in the South Dakota wind, this works great for that. And it works great on flyaways on the hair as well for $14. And then we have precision brow liners. Super, super fine lead that you can just draw on those little hairs. And this comes in blonde, dark blonde, brunette, dark brunette, and black brown for $14. So also, did you know we have lots of virtual tools and on-trend looks with quick video application on our new My Shop sites? So ask your beauty consultant for her link. And would you like to get some of these products at a discount or for free? Again, reach out to your beauty consultant. She can hook you up. And would you like to get these products at a discount for the rest of your life? Or have you ever felt like you need a little more cash flow or you want something more rewarding in your life? Then look no further, because now is a great time to consider the Mary Kay opportunity. It's more than just beauty products. It's a chance to build a business that's uniquely yours. Whether you're vibing at home or you're living it up on vacay, this opportunity is all about doing things your way. Because when you shape your business around your life and not the other way around, it hits different. Mary Kay has made it a whole lot easier with our new My Shop way of doing business. The company actually does the shipping of the products to your customers for you if you choose, and directly deposits the profit in your bank account. You can now earn 50% or 30% profit. It doesn't get any easier than that. There's two ways to begin right now. $10. Yeah, I said $10 for this month only. It gets you the eStart option, which includes your My Shop, aka your personal shopping website. It's a great way to run your business virtually if that is what you want. The second option is $100 this month only, and that gets you a gorgeous bag filled with all the tools and products to do a face-to-face business. You actually get over $400 in full retail size products. So if a bargain shopper, that's kind of a no-brainer. The best part is there's no quotas, and you get to buy at 30 or 50% off the rest of your life. The worst case scenario is you're not out the $100 because you get over $400 in products to use yourself. Best case scenario is you can make a very good income and have tons of new girlfriends. So, as always, if you'd like a little more info, no strings attached, please let me or your beauty consultant know. If you're interested in purchasing or wanting to see or try any of these fun eye products, please reach out to your beauty consultant. And if you don't have a beauty consultant, message me and I will hook you up. Thank you so much for joining us live tonight or via the replay. I appreciate all of you so very much, because without you, we would not be in business. And so I hope you can join us for our last glow up session on Monday at 8 p.m., which is going to be Flawless Foundation, featuring some contouring and highlighting. So have a beautifully blessed and on purpose rest of your night. I went over a minute, but thanks for joining. Bye for now.